This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Detroit Pistons. This Detroit group has been getting things done. What a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass the ball, give it back to Kenny, hey, watch out, he's cutting through.
He got me moving.
You got Communication is the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I started
moving.
moving.
Hands up, Kenny, slide down, yeah, rotate, oh, yeah, get the three.
See? Mm-hmm. Yeah. As soon as he started talking, I just went. It just, man.
Two great defenders right there. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
The Trailblazers play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Portland, Oregon. Pistons coming to town hoping to notch this one here in this one-game road trip. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
Well, they come in, I think, with the confidence that they can do just that. Make it a sweep. I mean, I look for them to attack early and really try to take the mental advantage here, the psychological advantage here in the early going.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Detroit, and it's Henry in at the 2 spot. And good on the basket. Book it.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Here's McDaniels. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
So it's the Pistons now. The Blazers getting the buckets. That's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
There's the pick. Wide open look. And again, it's Portland converting.
McDaniels.
On defense, the Trailblazers, 4-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? There's no doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to click.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control.
Here's McDaniels following the bucket by the Pistons. Off target on the 15-footer. Pass to Hines. To the middle. It's picked off. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Cans it from downtown. Carter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Detroit with the ball after the Trailblazers pick up 2. That is good. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. There's a screen. Pass to McDaniels for the 3. Detroit with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here's Erickson following the bucket by the Pistons. The pass to Ingram. Carter with the block. But they'll get another chance. Picked him clean. Here's Hines. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
The shot will not go. Now Portland takes it the other way. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, here's what Portland's head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. He's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is we can't play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. Kevin, we'll see if they can turn the tables this time around and even the season series. Back to you.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this D is going to be easy.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for McDaniels. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Here's McDaniels. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. They set the pick. Passes it to Gilmore. Baseline J on the way.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Douglas, the open look. Can't hit. And the Trailblazers going the other way. McDaniels passes to Gilmore. Here's McDaniels. White covering. Fires at the elbow. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pistons?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Both teams will make substitutions. And McDaniels drops them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Outside, White. Out to the right wing. Douglas for 3. Can't get it to go. Now Portland takes it the other way. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Pistons leading by 4. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Andrew. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 6.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Detroit with the rebound.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's White. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Rodman, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. White the pass to Andrew. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Pistons, number 1.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Rodman passes to Gilmore. Kicks to Stone. Soft touch off the glass. Stone's got his first points of the game.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Burke, he's checked in for White. And he sinks the second. And so here's Portland, trailing by 5. Here's Stone. Burke covering. Outside, Rodman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Stone. Drills it from outside. Stone's got 5 points so far. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Burke dishes to Douglas. Here's Andrew. Misses the 3.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Stone. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. .107 left in the first quarter. Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the line for him here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Burke. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Erickson's checked in. So he gets them both. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Rodman, out to the wing. Pass to Erickson. Fires the 3. The shot will not go. And Detroit the other way now. The pass to Andrew. No one near him. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Douglas against Erickson. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Pistons on top, leading by 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
All right, I want everyone to give it up. We go.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. And it's Henry in at the 2-guard spot. The feed to McDaniels. Hits it from three-point range. McDaniels got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Portland. Here's Douglas, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Pistons lead by 3. Pass to Ingram. They set the pick. Here's Erickson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Erickson. And so Erickson nails both of them. The Pistons leading. Inside to Lima, and that one's good. 6 points for him.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Here's Ingram. No good. That would have tied it. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Erickson. And the Pistons making a change here. White's checked in. And so Erickson nails both of them. A tight game here in Portland. White with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Pass to Erickson. They set the screen. Six on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. Launches a three. The Trailblazers rebound.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Outside Carter. No good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen. 2 shots. Move shots.
First free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Stone's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's McDaniels. 9 points in the game so far. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stolen away. Now Henry. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Portland with the ball after the basket by Detroit. They set the pick. Here's McDaniels. Drains the three-pointer. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Here's Stone. He has 5. Pass to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
That'll be a Pistons timeout. All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazer dancers.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Anderson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? First in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. And here is Henry. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's McDaniels. Here's Stone. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. Fade away. That's good. Stone's got 7 points. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Inside to Lima. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the stripe.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. And so he hits both.
Doing a really good job from the line here. Just under 90%, actually right around 86, 87% from the stripe.
A floater, and it's Stone missing.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
The pass to Hines. Feeds it to White from downtown, and that is good. White's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's McDaniels. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the 3 by Detroit. Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked. Outside, White. He kicks it to Henry. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been a much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
So it's the Pistons now after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Pistons leading by 10. Out to the right wing. White up top. He's got 5. Fires from 18. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. White's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm. Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Kevin, who says that good defense isn't fun to watch? This has been impressive the last few weeks. They've been able to get after it and be active and come up with more steals than normal.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Here's Stone. Burke covering. Here's Garrett. And he gets it to go.
And that's height. With that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Now here's Burke. He had 16 points in the win against Sacramento. Rodman grabs the miss.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
The dish now to Stone. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Stone's got 6 points in the quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Burke, the pass to Andrew. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
The Pistons have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
First one falls for him. Erickson's checked in for Portland. Both good from the line that time.
If they can continue to shoot like this from the line, they'll have a really good chance to come out on top. I mean, you get fouled, that's why they call them freebies. Knock them down.
Here's Erickson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against San Antonio. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
All right now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Pistons leading by 8. Passes it to Andrew. Shot from 12. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. 10 points for him. Portland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Elbow shot is on the way.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Here's Erickson. He's got 8. Tipped away. Simpson. Rodman covering. And Burke has it in the corner. They set the pick. Pass to Andrew. And it comes off the front of the rim. Trailblazers trail by 10. Pass to Erickson. To the paint. Here's Garrett. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Carter, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Erickson, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Pistons leading by 9. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Burke. It's deflected. They recover it. And he gets it to go. Here's Erickson. Burke covering. With the teardrop. And so that brings the first half to a close. Pistons lead by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. The second quarter was very positive for them. They clearly upped the intensity and upped their lead, finishing the half with an 11-point advantage. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
They had a focus to working inside, and it's working, Ernie. They've done a great job of recognizing mismatches, a.k.a. barbecue chicken down low, taking advantage. He can't guard that man down there, Ernie. The entry passes have been sharp, and it's led to a lot of points. When you control the paint, you control the game, and they've done that so far.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Trailblazers trail by 11. We've got Erickson. McDaniels is out there with Anderson. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Erickson. Clock at 4. The offensive rebound. Ramsey passes to Erickson. Anderson kicks to McDaniels. Tries again. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Carter, the pass to Hines. He was all alone on that one. 6 points for him.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
There's the screen to the inside. Ramsey loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
From beyond the arc, that one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from McDaniels. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Comes up empty off the pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Erickson. He's got 9. Just his first attempt. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Anderson's got his first basket of the night.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
We get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Trailblazers, 6 games out.
And for the Trailblazers, there's been such a different feel to them this season. The confidence that was completely absent from last year's squad is back, and they pulled themselves here into contention.
Yeah, and it's time to think about making an even bigger jump forward. This is a franchise clearly headed in the right direction.
There's the screen. Carter for 3. The shot no good.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Anderson.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
So it's Portland now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Stone's checked in. Whitey's checked in for the Pistons. The Pistons have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And Portland with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Anderson a screen on White. McDaniels kicks to Anderson. McDaniels passes to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Stone. The shot no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Anderson a screen on White. There's the pass to Ramsey. And again, it's Portland converted.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pistons lead by 5.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Blazers on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. To tie. Shot is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
There's a screen. Stone dishes to McDaniels. Down low, here's Anderson. And it's White with the rebound.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Back to Carter. Pass to Hines. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet out. no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Poke loose. Here's Carter, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Carter. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Here's Stone. Burke covering. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Pistons, number 1.
We've talked about rebounding being a key factor in winning. Free throws and free throw percentage is another one of those key factors in winning. This team is the best in the league at making free throws, and that's one of the reasons they're successful.
No good on that one. He doesn't get the second one. Pistons leading by 7. Douglas kicks to White. That's good with a Douglas assist. White's got 9.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And then Carter with the jam.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Here's Stone. Burke covering. 5 to shoot. Trailblazers moving the ball around. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Stone.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
They set the screen. To the middle. Here's Phelps. Detroit with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Carter sets the pick for Burke. And he lays it straight in. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
1:33 left to play in the third. Carter sets the pick for Burke. Pass to Andrew. The shot is off. And it's Portland the other way. Rodman passes to Stone. They set the pick. Here's Garrett. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his third rebound tonight. 58 seconds left in the third. Here's Andrew. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
They set the pick. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Phelps. They grab their own miss. To the wing on the left. Here's Stone. Burke covering. Tries yet again. It's tipped. Douglas. The shot is off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Detroit leading by 8 from Portland. We're back in a moment. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Henry with it, and on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. And it's Douglas in at the 3 spot. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Philemon. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Good. McDaniels got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Portland.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
Now the pass to Andrew. Can't get it to go. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. McDaniels passes to Erickson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Portland, Erickson. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Anderson, he's checked in for Portland. Both shots good from the stripe. Detroit with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Hines. They grab their own miss. Here's Andrew. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 20 points for him.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Launches a 3, but they get it back. Dishes to McDaniels. There's a good screen. Passes it to Ingram. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Hines. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
One shot. One shot.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Here's Erickson. Clock at 6. Here's Ingram. Money from the wing. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
So it's Detroit now. Kicks it to Douglas. Wide open look. They get it again.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Here's Hines. That's good with a Douglas assist. And the Pistons lead by 8.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Erickson. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Pistons leading by 8. Now Henry. Inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting for Andrew. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
Trailblazers timeout. All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazer dancers.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniels. To the left wing. Here's Ingram. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pistons leading by 10. Pass to Hines. Clock at 6. Here's Andrew. Portland grabs the miss. Here's McDaniels. They set the pick. Portland no good that time either. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Douglas for 3. That's good. Douglas has got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's McDaniels. And again, unable to change momentum here. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Here's Henry, guarded by Erickson. Here's Andrew. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 24 points for him. Trailblazers trail by 15. Here's Erickson. He dishes it to McDaniels. No good with the triple.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Henry, and another 3 for Detroit.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Erickson. He feeds it to McDaniels. Douglas with the steal. He kicks it to Henry. The feed to Douglas. 6 to shoot. The pass to Andrew. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 18. Passes it to Ingram. Looking to end the drought. There's the bucket. Good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
There's the pick. Here's Hines. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. The 10-footer. Erickson misses.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Here's Hines. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And for Portland, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Anderson dishes to McDaniels. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Erickson. That's tipped. And here is Henry. Pass to Andrew. Stolen by Anderson. It's 2-on-1. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Hines, the pass to Henry. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by McDaniels. And here comes the break. Looking to end his cold spell.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Stone's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Carter's checked in, and the basket by Erickson.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Douglas. Stolen by Anderson. 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Ingram, defended by Carter. Ingram passes to Erickson. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Pistons making a change here. Henry's checked in. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. They set the screen. Feeds to Carter. Hits it from three-point range. And the Pistons lead by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pistons.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution. As tonight, they complete a season series sweep against the Trailblazers.
Here's Erickson after the basket by Detroit. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots the three. Can't hit. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
I thought this performance he needed to deliver, Ernie. He needed this game. You look at how he's been playing recently, and this was huge for him to come out and have a great night. You can really tell a lot about a player, how they break out of a slump. He responded exactly the way he needed to.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.